And so the Gwenpool holiday drama continues to end off 2019. What is going on, you savages? Welcome back to some more of Marvel Future Fight. And what an interesting way to end off 2019. Back to back to back to back problems here for the Future Fight team. And I kind of feel bad for them, but man, I kind of feel bad for the free to players who thought we were getting a win here, right? But what am I talking about? Well, boys, the holiday event stage is now open. We got a post this morning from CM Fragment, and this was really good because when I looked at this event, I was like, okay, this looks like it's a little bit better than what we're actually used to getting because you were getting more tokens than you generally get, right? So basically what it is we're getting the Gwenpool holiday stage similar to the Halloween stage that we got a few months ago. In addition to that, we're also going to be able to play Battle World right down here for Domino, Cable, and Apocalypse and Deadpool. And honestly, Future Fight team, if one of you guys are watching this, you guys need to rework Battle World sometime in 2020. That game mode is honestly such wasted potential. Honestly, I remember when I first started playing this game, Battle World was actually a challenge. It was fun, and the rewards at that point in time were good. The rewards are still decent to pick up for how little effort you need to invest now, but it could be so much more. And I would like it if you guys actually worked actively towards making Battle World something that comes back more frequently and something that is actually a challenge to participate in. Because now for me, right, after playing for so long, I know new players, they might still feel a challenge in there, but after they play for I guess 4 or 5 months, they're not gonna feel a challenge in there. And the thing is, it's not even around that much, so it's hard to even consider it as a game mode. But nonetheless, I would like it if Battle World was more frequent and it was much more of a challenge. Right, that's basically all I want to say here. The rewards are pretty standard, right? If you make it to rank 1, you'll get the tier 2 advancement ticket for Deadpool, and if you make it to rank 1, right, you get the uniform upgrade ticket for Cable. Very good top tier rewards. Everything else is just pretty mediocre, but again, it doesn't really take that much effort to play this game mode. Literally set up your team, put it on auto, get a snack, come back, you win, right? If your team is good enough, right? Or you lose if your team is not good enough, right? That's not where the drama is for this event. The Platinum gift box is nice, and the new Vibranium gift box is also nice. So far, they've just been feeding me with Black Antimatter, which I will not complain about because that's good for getting characters gears to 25, getting characters to level 70. So for all of you guys who always complain about getting more Black Antimatter, cut it out. If I have over 100,000 Black Antimatter and I'm not complaining about getting more, none of you should be complaining either. Free shit is free shit, and that's how I feel about it. But it would be nice to get a couple rank up tickets because I know some of you guys are free to play, and that's like heaven for you. I've also gotten a 6-star mega rank up ticket from that thing, so yeah, always happy when I see them come back. So basically, the drama here is the holiday event was giving out way more tokens. It actually still is. So if you haven't played it today, you should before the reset, right? It was giving out more tokens than they wanted it to, right? You can see right here, we got a post from CM Debris. I've seen him or her posting a good little while, but then again, I generally only check for sneak peek and sales, and generally that's CM Fragment posting. But yeah, anyways, right here you see for yourself the maximum token is right now 90. However, after the reset, it's going to be down to 50, and that's where it generally is for all token events when the rewards are capped at 400 tokens for the top tier reward, like the mythic ticket, the tier 2 ticket, the 6-star mega rank up ticket. It's one of those events. Generally, if you're free to play and you're just grinding the event from start to finish, you only have enough tokens to get one of the top tier rewards. However, today, after people completed the event, they noticed that they had 90 tokens, which means they would have almost 800 tokens by the end of the event, right? Which something is definitely off there because that's generally not what they do. However, when I seen this, I was like, okay, maybe since the free-to-play got shafted, right, with the whole Gwenpool situation, this is their way of saying, you know what, you kind of got shafted with the Gwenpool uniform situation. How about you hold on to these extra tokens and you can pick up a couple more things from the shop? courtesy of the Future Fight team. That's how I saw it, but I was like, it's Future Fight. Calm it down, bro. This is definitely a mistake. Lo and behold, it was quickly like addressed, letting you know that starting tomorrow, you're going to get a maximum of 50 tokens. And if you did today and all of the days that follow, you're going to end up with just over 400, which is still good because you'll be able to pick up some decent rewards. But it is, I'm saying, kind of like grimy. They should have just left it. They should have just left it. But I think at the same time, they didn't want to leave it because they didn't want this to become the new standard where people are expecting to get more tokens than they actually need to pick up the top tier rewards here, which in this case is the mythic ticket and the tier 2 advancement ticket, depending on where you are. If you're a new player that needs more tier 2 characters to make it through Shadowland, then obviously the tier 2 advancement ticket is better for you. But if you've been playing for a good little while and you have some premium characters with uniforms like Namor, Luna Snow, then the mythic ticket is more so for you. That's what I'm gonna go for personally. You should definitely not be going for GWENPOOL, because GWENPOOL you can farm for free in the support shop. You can get more bios that you will ever need to get the character, get her up to 6-star, get her to tier 2. And if you purchased her uniform, you can do what I did and just use the bios from the support shop and get her uniform to mythic that way. Absolutely zero reason for you to actually purchase GWENPOOL from the shop right here, okay? Even if you're free to play. Now, you could easily go ahead and drop your 400 tokens on the CCF here, but I would definitely not recommend that. No idea why the game is doing this, but whatever, right? You could definitely go ahead and purchase the CCF. That's definitely not a bad purchase because more CCF is definitely good. More tier 3 characters you can make, but for me, I would definitely recommend that you go for unfarmable materials all the time. For me, I generally, if I don't miss a day, which I'm going to try not to miss a day because last time I missed a day, right, and I actually had to pick up the 6-star rank up ticket, which is actually not bad if you are new and you need more 6-star characters and you don't necessarily need uniform tickets. Because if you are free to play and you don't have a means to get the uniform that you're trying to get to like mythic to legendary to begin with, then picking up a mythic ticket is kind of pointless, right? Let's say, for example, you have like Sabretooth, right, because you bought him for crystals, and then you bought his uniform for crystals, but you don't have any of the tickets to get the uniform to legendary, and you're not going to buy like additional bios for him to get his uniform to legendary, then it's pretty much pointless for you to actually go ahead and drop your tokens on a uniform ticket that you probably won't be able to use. But it's still nice to have it in case you do get the means to get a uniform to legendary and you just need that extra kick to get it finished off, right? For some of you guys who are free to play or new, you could consider the rank up tickets here, but again, mythic tickets looking real nice. And the sad part is, if they had left the tokens as they were, you wouldn't have to really choose, because I would say most people would see the value in the mythic ticket and the rank up tickets over everything else that is in the shop right here, right? And then we have the Titan records. I would never recommend that any of you guys spend your tokens on the Titan records, especially since there's a cap. Like whenever there's items that have caps on them, you guys know I think they are less value, even though, right, sometimes it's very frustrating. You're waiting for your last book and you just cannot get it for the life of you. I've been there, like seriously, several times, but I would say skip over that. Titan component packs, pretty good, but again, 80 for 200, I would skip it. And in the bios, you don't want that black antimatter, no. And same goes for everything else down here, especially the UUK. You want to skip over that. You can get a lot from the shop. If you, for some reason, decide you want to pick up the 6-star rank up ticket over the mythic ticket because you rather build another character than get a uniform to mythic, which definitely is reasonable, right? You can definitely go ahead and do that. And I would say use the rest of your tokens on either energy or level 5 XP chips. I don't think anything else in here is worth your 50 tokens that you're gonna have left over. That's what I would do if I was gonna get a 6-star rank up ticket to possibly save for one of the Warriors of the Sky. Because if you see my previous video, I said, right, the Syrian Sunbird is looking like he could change the game in a big way on the PvP scene, just because of how they describe him being able to revive allies and heal them, right? If that's actually accurate, then it's gonna be pretty freaking amazing to see how he shakes up this game. So maybe getting a ticket wouldn't be so bad. That's just my 2 cents. So boys and girls, we are gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. Just wanted to share my thoughts on this debacle, right? I think at the end of the day, we should just be happy with this thing and the fact that it is a free to play event and it doesn't require you to spend any cash, right? You could spend cash to get more, right? But at least for this thing, unlike the whole Gwenpool uniform thing, you're not required to spend anything. Till next time, boys. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.